De most már nem vagyok legkíváncsibb. Menjen a stream.
Na. Még a Donation szobában ott tartasz.
Hát, majd, gyerünk.
Izzadságot esetleg.
De... Majd holnap hallgatom úgyis a hallgatást.
Bukó.
Tényleg rakolják ki a téged? Valahol?
Csak.
Nem kell téged lefújni?
Majd reggel. Lássuk, hogy hogyan alakult a helyzet.
Jó.
Mivel vagyok, mehetsz.
Ez a... Mondjuk, ekkora részt jártam most be. Aha. És akkor ez a tárgya a következő része. Össze fogom ott hajolni, és majd megyek ott még ott úgy arra hosszal el. Aha. Jó. Mondom, az ott egy még elszállt rész lesz. Bazd meg!
Looks like a chest. There it goes.
Yep, my fault.
Go. those goons that would explain.
Take your eyes off me, right? You sure settled that score, Aaron. Don't mind if I fart. That's harder! Show me what you got. good loot. This looks like a good spot to rest. How relaxing.
Jak to masz robić?
felöltöztetni átszki szúrakné, basszus.
Öltöztettem őket át, hogy nem voltam átnézve.
Megint ez is annyi idő, basszus. Annyi karaktereket átnézted.
Ez unalmas, de sok kell csinálni.
Muszáj.
How relaxing.
Na. Vidi, nézzük, nézzük. It says a large group on the other side of this door. And I think my brother is with them. Oh, Marvel stop units lies beyond that door. They aren't even attempting to mask their presence. Believe they are waiting for us. Must be definitely there then. If that is the case, then I would strongly advise against fighting them. Oh, I know. We didn't come this far just to turn tail at the 11th hour. I get your company though, but that's not what I mean. Objectively speaking, our odds of defeating Kasima yet are low, dangerously so even. The strongest warrior alive, maybe even whoever lived. People don't call him the cousin for nothing. If you take him on, you get slaughtered, plain and simple. I would rather not that. He might be stronger than most martial arts masters. Since we have you guys with us, I wouldn't say our odds of beating them are zero. But even if we somehow came out on top, we'd be dead on our feet afterwards. Cannot afford that risk then. Still have to face the Amata-boss. That won't be possible unless we get his name. What a conundrum. What's your job again, Judith? That was random. I'm an actor, which you should already know. No, not that. I mean your sidekick. You know, the one where you dress up like a scantily clad cat burglar. Oh, shut up! It's not that revealing! Sweet idiots, have you never looked at yourself in the mirror? You want to get smacked again? Back on topic. I think I understand where you're going with this. Someone clue me in because I don't. What does my job have to do with this? Plan and you're gonna be part of it.
I've been waiting for you all.
Listen. It is good to see you again, Mr. Lafayette.
Yes, we both made it to the last day. Can't say I'm surprised. I can, though. To be frank, I did not expect you to go as far as you have. Though I'm afraid it's the end of the road for you. All units prepare for battle. Assume formation C5. Our target is Team Arclight Solutions. Yes, we're getting right into it. Many talents, but few are talk to Casa. I'm not much of a talker, I'm afraid. I prefer to leave that role to our PR department. I'm the one who actually gets the job done. Can't keep up for long. But I ain't giving up. Not like a bird in me. To be honest, I'm a little surprised to see my dude going all in on this. They're really putting a real strategy here. After all Mata showed their hand, I'd have thought you guys would play it safe. Or at least hold your best playing cards closer to the chest. I'm not at liberty to discuss corporate decisions. I complete the assignments I am given. Nothing more. And I'll bet this one came straight from the president's office. I know you guys are pretty tight-knit. I'm real curious about that. When did my group get together them? That information is classified as well. You sure like to run your mouth, don't you, Arkwright? Almost as if you're trying to stall. I'm afraid poor little tricks will not work on me.
He blocked my attack, but that was his blind spot, I'm sure.
As I said, I am wise to such tricks, and I was well aware that you were with them, Grey Cat. That is why I was suspicious when you were not among them. I anticipated foul play.
Darn, yourself from our elaborate ruse. Guess this plan was a dud. Wait, okay, sicker.
Then Grey Cat was the boy? Go for it. We're doing it. You say we will let you get there. Going to chase after him, then you just have to get through us. Pseudo-feed and the immovable.
We won't let you get in their way.
Phew, let me pull that one off. Heart won't stop pounding. I hope those two will manage to find without us. They can handle themselves. I'm certain they will find an opening to escape eventually. We were the real MVP of the sport, Brian. A treat seeing the world's strongest warrior look like he just got pushed in the bed. What do you do? Literally bad.
Piece of cake. Watson always keeps his keys and our important stuff in the same place. That's a habit of his.
What have is die hard, I suppose. And we are more than happy to take advantage of it. Yep, good work, Ferry. Okay, we have to get moving. After that we have to leave those two behind, but we gotta press on. Mostantól nem lesz extra segítség. Na. Az én is fél távoztak a csoportból, sajnos. Nem volt sajnálatomra.
Most a szalagottál mindenki vele egy csomót.
Ők nem tudtam volna.
Nem valami, de akkor is.
De extra. Extra ütések voltak a harcokban. Extra vigyékről.
Nézd, ez most már a következő néhány csata.
Can't take much more. My body's starting to feel heavy.
I need to lay off a little. I need to lay off a little. Rotate that.
I need to rest up.
kimarad. Ott van a levegő, vagy égesült. Ó, itt kezdődik az élet. Jó. Most már itt van hozzá a felfrissülést, meg lehet, hogy az áramszünetet, meg itt tudom, mégis az megbotogatnak már.
Nem biztos, hogy lesz bármi is.
Hát vihar lesz nálunk, de minket akkor jól megvert a viharból. Hát, megérdemek egy kis pihenőt, nem? Egy normális eső, azt jó van. Meg ez a furasság. Minden egy időre. Az élet. Akkor így. Going away. Napot is elég volt.
Like hell you are! Here's a little more. Go time! Here's a little more. Looks like a good look.
Csak az arcot. Na, nem keltett be rendesen, a többet a bazi vastagon. Olyan saját hogy neked ide.
Go time!
is átraktam. Jöjj! Valamit elértem. Viszik volna. Még egy csata jön. Még egy csata jön.
Stop right there.
Nagyság.
Majd látod ezt. Tudod, mi lesz.
Érzem, hogy ilyen. Elég! What? Elég van! I have you been all this time? Mindent csinálok, van egy cég! Hát elindulj ki innen! I see now, looks like the mystery of the 20th team has been solved. There's no way. Looking for someone who knew we paired up with another team, right? This bride would fit the description, but she's currently on the surface. Which means you only one other possible candidate. Let's see who is at it, Elaine.
You found me out. Well done. Now then, I will ask that you hand over your cards, or I shall take them by force.
Olha! Hã? Oh, hang on a second! I don't think we have to
I
find...
beg to differ. You have no choice but to face me. After all, I have a number of key cards in my possession.
There's no way around it then. It seems she's laying all her cards on the table, literally and figuratively.
That's right. I am prepared to stake everything on this battle, even my title and my rank if I must.
Stay back, you guys. I'm gonna handle this one myself. I'm gonna bet all my cards on this. You beat me, they're yours.
Have you lost your mind? If you believe a simple handyman like you can best a racer of my caliber, then you've truly gone off the deep end.
You think quit blowing your own horn because it's fallen on deaf ears. Some of you're totally spent. What do you think his name left you in that sorry state? You look like you're about to drop to the floor any second.
Not that you mentioned it. Everything looks pretty weak. Must have been hiding resolution with controlled breathing. I go to what the cat for.
You need me to tell you this, but by challenging all of us in your condition, you're handing victory to us on a silver platter. Now, normally, I'd never pass up a free meal, but being a meal like that would leave a bad taste in my mouth. If you really want to challenge us that bad, you're just gonna have to settle for fighting me, and me alone.
You really are a glutton for punishment. You're going to regret this ban. Frustrating sometimes.
Sweetheart. I'll say you are.
My mind's made up, and you won't change it.
max left in the tank. I'm amazed that it eked out a bit there. Here, these are actually yours. You see, use 5 keycards. How do you get your hands on 5 of these things? I started with 1 and then I took the rest from area. Wait, what? You got them from here? Right, that to survive this nothing short of a miracle. That exactly beats me, because I just took these off his person and made a test to retreat. Either way, I've now fulfilled my purpose in this game. What the hell?
Team Beauty's blade has been eliminated. Team Uncrossed Solutions has acquired 20 key cards. They are now permitted to exit the depths of the lower zone.
We did it! Almost time for all to come crashing down. Still couldn't time to. Congratulations, I now leave the rest to you. And again. Oh, easy there. I'm alright. I think my fatigue finally caught up to me. I didn't expect you to bear me down so much, let alone beat me. Yeah, I thought it would be a quick and dirty victory for me, but you really made me bust my ass for it. I'm going back to the surface now. You have the energy to make silly little comments like that. I'm sure you will do just fine. Anyway, you went out of her way to help us. I ought to give her a proper thank you later, but why does she look so out of sorts? Anyway, we got over 20 keycards now. And what are we waiting for? Once we have defeated this zone boss, the path to the palace will open before us. The other two haven't caught up with us, but I think we got to go on without them. Yeah, I don't got much of a choice here. And we also don't have all the time in the world, so let's move.
Welcome back, my lovely partner in crime.
I have uploaded my end of the deal. Indeed, your fight against the area was a spectacle to behold, and your one-on-one duel at just now was unexpected. Yet, welcome bonus. I'm on the edge of my seat the whole way through. And now I've honored my head. You may do with it as you please. So long as you don't break any rules, of course. Ain't you myself,
No. I need to focus on what's in front of me right now. This'll do the trick. Let's party! Locking on. Barry! Let's party!
Razor
shot. Going all in. My move now. Time. My move now. You're getting away. Here goes. You took the wrong guy to fight. Pretty hot shit, man.
Nem tudom, hogy csinálják futóból.
I can take treasure.
Sötét van, az meg. A világ vége, vagy mit is nyílat?
Ez gondolom való.
These figures look different. You changed your real tail, that's right.
Gyere!
Nevettem még ezt a maradékot, nem?
Hagytál, de én megettem.
Ja, mondhatom,
You can rest there.
Nem kellett.
How relaxing.
tudom, ez a játék. Holnap jó lesz. Ő tudnánk csinálni egy kis húzatot majd, és átfogadnánk a lakást. De nem mindig jön össze.
Hát nem mindig. Ja, mentek egyet.
Key cards confirmed. The door has been unlocked. impressed you made it this far. I calculated your odds of an early elimination before the game began. They were quite high.
Yeah, I don't know what you...
Though whether I face you or another team makes little difference to me. The chances of winning Armada's game are low all around.
Okay, time out. You really got to put the brakes on the whole code calculating villainous speed. I need to try being a little more warm and cuddly for a change. I'd make you be butter. It would make you be butter. Butter? I do not care to comprehend the meaning behind this word, behind your words. Ah, you're no fun. Being a Avatar, you're an actual member of that group. The way you talk about that makes it sound like you're on the outside. And to remember, no. Affiliation is with the Garden, and I'm simply acting in accordance to the contract between us. But your position is different from yours. Guess that makes sense. If I don't get to is why the Garden are going above and beyond for their client here. They are looking to go down with Armada's ship. The purpose here is simply to carry out the orders I am given, nothing more. Akira, on the other hand, is investing far too much time and energy into this job, and every art is only concerned with his own amusement. Regardless, I do not care for what happens to Amata. Nor can I master the modicum of pity for the 280,000 people who may very well die today. That's so cruel. How can you say such a thing?
It is almost as though she is an emotionless doll. Are you not the same, though? I would argue that you fit that description far better than I do. Your body is artificial. It was built without the inconveniences that come with flesh and blood. That is why I almost envy you. I wish I was blessed with a vessel as ideal as yours.
You're jealous?
I am satisfied. No. I am grateful for the body I possess. However, I advise that you learn to appreciate yours as well. Do not take it for granted. My body is, like you said, artificial, as are my sensors, which were designed to merely replicate the 5 senses of the human body. Those senses, ones that all humans are born with, are precious. They are what make people whole. Trust me when I say you don't want to lose them. If you do, you can never get them back.
What is that?
I fail to comprehend your logic. Human beings are just biological machines. Our consciousness is akin to a system that is operated by our brains. We are all the same at our core. That includes you, me, and eternity.
You might as well be arguing with a brick wall. How pitiful I cannot help but wonder how she came to be this way. And where that all of first came
It
from.
is time to cut this trivial conversation short. Let's do battle. I, Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aurum, shall serve as your opponent.
Time to turn up the heat, you guys. This Stone Cold Lady needs a little defrosting. We're gonna get you all hot under the collar. You're ready to feel the best thing you can get.
It is time to eliminate you.
Don't screw with me! I'll crush them all at once!
capable of losing. And so is humanity. So why?
Something's not right here. Okay, first she starts screaming like a raving lunatic, and now she's gone mute.
What's going on here? So this is... No! It's all alive!
Bassza, kivétel. Szabad egy nem tudom, egy jó hívnék. És a sérült emberek.
It's not making any sense at all.
Szerintem valahogy az emlékeik így el voltak nyomva.
Valószínűleg.
She couldn't have.
She's got back all the emotions she was missing. And they're all feeling like a whirlwind.
That would explain her breakdown. And why now?
My guess is that Daybreak artifact has nothing to do with it.
Ezért lenevezni most már emlékszem.
It's not that she never had emotions.
Nem, az artifact elnyomta.
They were just being absorbed by the doll. After sustaining enough damage, its ability to contain her emotions was compromised. Now, they're all flooding back into her at once.
Emotions. You're saying that I had them all along? So what I'm feeling now is it frustration and sadness? All because I lost. Wait. I lost. What defeat means. That's just the fate for those who lose. Losers are not permitted to lose. Which means I'm not permitted to lose. So I'm sorry. No! I've done so many horrible things. And I've killed so many people.
She never had to come to grips with all that love before. And now they're both gonna come from the inside out.
No, we have to do something.
Schmidt.
Minek nem? Miért nem bármit csinálni? Valahogy is probléma. Lőd fejbe magad.
Ezek a gyilkosok voltak, hogy őket én belőle.
Hát de meg is érdemlék, hogy
Egy örökké a terápia, és akkor valami jó lesz.
Want to disappear. My people. Please protect us from the wish. Take us out. No!
Stop és taddi. Megállítjuk. Még arra hozhatunk, hogy...
milyen jó fej vagy.
Idegét elkészítek, hogy tovább menjek, és meghozzam a dimájóba.
You thought we could fight when you tried to throw your legs at the train?
Think again.
I know it's going to hurt like hell, but you just have to live with it.
You only just got your heart back, so now your life can truly begin. Embrace the truths about yourself. Don't run away from them.
I don't believe it's very happy right now.
I doubt ground isn't seized with assault when we destroy it, until it destroys us. It is determined to keep its master and daughter from living a normal life, and I can't accept that.
You said it! She can't let her darling baby bird leave the nest.
It's terrible, Mother!
I say it's high time we terminate parental rights. Let's focus on the hunt.
Kaptam a lóra, oké. Még nem megtudtam. Allora, sta per il video che lo
But we're here.
Jó lett volna.
angel as a divine messenger in a small temple, though for some reason, only I can hear its voice. With the passing of the seasons, the children around me disappeared without a trace, one after another. And on one fateful day, my turn came. My mom and dad tried to fight for me. They stood against the other adults in the village, all to protect me. But they didn't stand a chance. Both were murdered. I can't go on. This pain is just too much. In that moment, I turned to the angel and made one simple wish. I don't want to feel anything anymore. Take it all away. The angel heard my plea and responded to my request. It then began moving however I wanted it to. This sent the angels into a panic frenzy. They desperately wanted to separate us. So I killed them. And I felt nothing at all.
Nem érzed semmit, azért már pszichopata lett és tömeggyilkos.
I left the village and wandered outside alone. After a while, I stumbled into some rough-looking men. They tried to steal from me and make me do things I had no desire to do. So I killed them too. And I felt nothing at all.
What an astonishing display of power! Never have I seen anyone synchronize so well with an artifact. I am the Emperor. Come with me, dear child. The Guardian shall welcome you with open arms.
He was the overseer of the Guardian of Swords. Several years after we first met, he died at the hands of two traitors he was pursuing.
Az a két csajszín. A csajszín a csávó.
Igen.
And again, I felt nothing. But I still remember something he once told me.
You are very much like an infant. No. You are like one who has never left her mother's womb. Your life will never truly begin until you can once again feel the emotions you now lack. And that day will never come as long as that angel is by your side.
My angel. You can't just leave me alone. Please. Don't abandon me. Come back. Or take me with you. I don't want to go anywhere.
Sorry, but your angel buddy's gone for good. Nothing's gonna shelter you from the real world now. Which means you gotta reach out and get a feel for it yourself. You're a human now, just like the rest of us. So it's time to start living a little.
But I can't do that. You absolutely can. Take me for instance. I once lost everything as well, yet I managed to pull through. You have your eyes, ears, and limbs. You can use them to connect with and feel the world around you. They can also help you remember what it feels like to be alive. Your life is now yours to live. Alive. That's right. I'm alive. It's still hurting so much. I suppose that's a sign that I'm alive.
Különösen szemügyek viszont megértem.
She's unconscious.
Aha.
She was more of a pain in the ass to deal with than before.
Still, I think my words were beginning to reach her.
Don't know if she'll ever be able to atone for all she's done. But at least now, she can finally start living for real.
I hope you're right about that. The lower zone boss of Olympia has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 3 complete.
And the winner of our game is Team Arkwright Solutions. Congratulations. So, our elusive host makes his second appearance at the last minute. They didn't want to leave the final Thursday to the subordinate, eh? Indeed. It would be quite remiss of me to not congratulate the winners in person. So, Gene. This meeting turned out to be quite the spectacle, thanks to you. First, you exploited that loophole to recruit allies. Then you defeated fearsome foe after fearsome foe using your quick wit and ample strategies. Oh, you kept me thoroughly entertained throughout. The rest of the team also did well to liven up the proceedings, with special mention going to Beauty's Blade. Oh, right. I recall Melchior did a brief question and answer session on the first day. Perhaps I should do the same. To commemorate your achievement, I shall answer one question of your choosing. Anything goes.
Wow, what an honor. I'll gladly take you up on your generous offer. Here's my question. Are you ready to get your face painted?
I respect your daring spirit, boy. To answer your question, yes, I will be fully ready for you. I will just get plenty of rest before. The final round will begin at 3 p.m. in Vashtar Palace, as previously noted. Follow the path directly ahead of you and you will find an elevator that will take you to the center of the palace. And you will wait your arrival with eager anticipation. Find in the throne room, and we shall commence this carnival's exclusive finale.
Igen, még vissza még egyik.
Ez egy dungeon még ott.
After all the vessel had been keeping all the cookies finally caught up with them. But they were then left with a pressing conundrum. Who should take custody of Olympia? Hát most már akkor menjen a guildhez.
Mindenki a guildhez.
Yes, I let the guild handle it this time. November 22, 12:03 PM.
Ezt már holnap értem.
Még a videót meg kell néznem. The next round will be the last. The end is finally within sight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get back in there and kick some mafia butt. You will be leaving for the palace in less than 3 hours. If you have anything else you want to do before then, now's the time.
I'm sorry to spring this on all of you so suddenly, but would it be okay if I go off on my own for a bit?
No, most meg ő vegye. What? How come? There's something I want to try and now is my only chance to do so. I believe it would be best to get it done while you and everyone else are handling preparations. And maybe before the final. Okay though, I don't know what you have to, but knock yourself out. What? She didn't even finish her explaining. She doesn't have to because I trust her. She's been learning a lot since she started working for me. And just by looking at her, I can tell she's itching to put that knowledge into practice somehow. That's right. I do have a plan, but I have no idea how to work out. I at least want to give it a shot though. You know what they say, nothing venture, nothing gain. Guessing everyone's cool with Anna's doing her own thing. Of course, you go girl. We don't have anything else yet, but we know how to call away.
One of us joined you.
I agree. I don't know what you're planning exactly, but we're more than happy to lend a hand.
Guess I wouldn't mind changing place. If you need my help, say the word.
You all really mean that?
Ketté várunk.
Thank you. I think we're needed to have your assistance. Let's all do our best, everyone.
Select one additional member to accompany Agnes.
Sokszor játszunk.
Vele külön játszom.
Akkor az volt, most csak csapattagodat választok ki.
De kontrát vigyem? Meg vagy 3?
Jó kérdés.
Kontrát tudtam, hogy a volna dolgozó legyen eddig.
Próbálom vele, ez is igaz.
És most ha már hiszek annyi szal, akkor az tisztán rontó.
Lehet.
De az akkor rontó, hogy a kontrával megyek el vele.
Az is lehet, igen. Mindig azt, akit szeretnél, aztán most nem lesz, akkor majd nyugért hozz be, megcsinálod a hiányzó achievementeket.
Gyere felé. I'm curious to learn what sort of scheme she's hedging. Well, whatever it is, we just have to live up to it. Indeed, we have our own part to play in this. And while they are away, I suggest we complete some requests. The Guild and the CID sent a few our way.
Gondoltam.
And the heck did they do that? I'm not like I'm complaining. I could use a good one before the real show begins. Yeah, I should consider taking it on. Be nice. All the loose ends if you've got the time. Alright, then we're on the clock now, so let's get to work. We need to be ready for anything. And so I can get everything done in the city because the amount of painting is about to leave the station. Yep, I'm itt. Ez megint egy városkör lesz.
Az bizony.
Ez egy hosszabb dolog lesz már megint.
Még ez nem is egy kisvároskör lesz valószínűleg. Elég nagy és fontos.
Valószínűleg az utolsó szabad mászkálós rész.
Ja. Szinte biztos.